Are you an investor looking for premium market opportunities? Presenting premium and exclusive service for investors by Kalkine.
Welcome to this edition of Crypto Buzz by Kalkine TV. I'm Sage. Buy the rumour, sell the news was in play for the S&P 500 index, losing over 0.5% on Monday with the FOMC's announcement to raise the interest rates by 75 basis points, bringing it up in line with the market expectations of close to 3 to 3.25% in the US. However, the total crypto market cap moved the opposite way, being up 0.8%, with the US dollar being strong as investors looked for safe havens. And this is the fastest pace of change that humanity's really ever seen, with the changes in technology and advancements that we are noticing in regards to artificial intelligence, robotics, EVs, space tech, Internet of Things, 5G, and even biotech. And this includes the blockchain space. The same exponential trend, with 3 billion users already, is the fastest adoption of any technology. It's even faster than the internet. And with the volatile macro cycle, the digital assets are experiencing big swings. The pressure is building up in the adoption of digital assets and blockchain technology. And earlier this month, Ticketmaster announced it had chosen Dapper Labs' Flow blockchain to issue 10,000 NFTs. This is a market-shaping change. So although the price of Bitcoin, the largest crypto by market cap, has been range-bound in the last week between US $19,800 and $18,400 or thereabouts, there's still a lot of institutional investment interested in moving into digital assets. So perhaps there is a bullish outlook for the long-term future of Bitcoin. Now, before we look at some of the big news from the corporations moving to support digital assets, first the price of Bitcoin today. Bitcoin's priced at about $19,783.41 at the time of writing this report, being up about 4.6% in the last 24 hours. Over the last 30 days, it's down 1.4%, and in the last year, it's down about 54.4%. This is data taken from CoinGecko, and it was during the Asian mid-session. Nasdaq reportedly has entered the digital asset space with a focus on increased security, and they're launching a custodial platform for institutional Bitcoin investors. The last few months have been punctuated with big investment firms like BlackRock joining forces with crypto exchange Coinbase, with exposure for institutional investors into private trust holdings of Bitcoin. But that's not all. Even Citadel Securities, Fidelity and EDX Markets all announced projected plans to trade tokens sometime in the near future. So Nasdaq's interest in the digital asset sector does have a strong security focus, as it is expanding its anti-financial crime technology to fight against money laundering and fraud exploits in the market. Now, that could explain why even Bloomberg, one of the biggest media outlets in finance, it has started a crypto show of their own, which I'm really excited to watch myself. But in other major news, after the shocking $60 billion collapse of Terra's stablecoin in May, Interpol has issued a red notice on Terraform Labs' Do Kwon. His whereabouts are not certain at present, with rumours that he's seeking shelter in Singapore perhaps. He tweeted for the first time in 2 weeks recently about coding from his lounge room. And despite the red notice on his name, Kwon was quoted saying that he was looking forward to cooperating with authorities' investigations into the fall of his algorithmic stablecoin, which destabilised a significant portion of the crypto sector. And with that, we'll now take a short break, but please do stay with us for more news from the crypto sector after this.
Build better relationships, get connected, heard and noticed. We always believe in getting you the best. Kalkine Media's growing platform, Kalkine TV, helps you connect to an inquisitive audience from across the globe. Interact in a trusted environment. Showcase your brand on Kalkine TV in a seamless and effective manner. We connect and curate content as per your business needs. So why wait? Write to us at guestteam@kalkine.com.au.
Welcome back after the break. Thanks so much for joining us here on Kalkine TV. I'm Sage. The paradigm around Bitcoin being a possible hedge against inflation like a digital gold is somewhat changing. However, integration of NFTs and blockchain with precious metals investment is expanding in the current volatile macroeconomic climate. At present, silver and gold are the precious metals available to trade on blockchain, but this technology is open to be applied to many other precious metals as well. What's interesting in the current situation is that out of approximately 12.5 trillion market cap of gold investors, only a very minute amount are interested or aware of the benefits of investing in gold on-chain as a digital asset. So that's food for thought. Blockchain is empowering and decentralising gold investments, removing the need to transport and store your physical gold through tokenization, and in turn lowering the fees involved with gold investing. So imagine if more of those investors in gold came on chain. That could make a significant mass adoption. With the stronger US dollar in the last week, the price of gold has retreated somewhat, and if you bought gold 5 years ago, you'd still be up approximately 28%. The driving factors influencing the price of gold are its scarcity. There's less news of major new discoveries of gold, and the expansion of the gold-loving middle class of India and China is interesting. Their cultural traditions include being adorned in gold jewellery. So the governments in the present economic climate are also seeking out safe haven stores of value such as gold, which does put it in demand. Weiss Ratings reported that Pax Gold is a stable coin that is 100% backed by gold. You are even given the privilege of being able to look up the serial number of gold being held by your Pax Gold tokens. So, where are the gold bars stored, I hear you ask, that Pax Gold is secured by? Well, they're in London vaults where your gold bars are stored, and your investment is kept secured as Paxos is a New York State Department regulated company, meaning investors' funds are kept safe. And even if the company faces liquidation, as it is separate from the holding company's assets, Paxos's trust company, the investors will not lose their money. So just imagine when the other precious metals come on chain in the future, if that ever happens hypothetically, that could be a significant market shaping event. VNX, a Liechtenstein-based exchange and silver-backed, is also where investment into tokenized precious metals is available if you're interested in further investigation into the space. So interesting to note that there is more gold circulating in trading than what actually exists in the world. The difficult level of trading promissory notes against physical gold is said to be the probable cause of this, and that was reported by Weiss Ratings. NFT's immutable nature could curb these discrepancies in the future if it's integrated into precious gold and metals trading. And it could increase the robust nature of trading through being able to not only trade on the price of gold, but also the price of the NFT that it's integrated with. So let's take a quick look at Ethereum before we close. Since the merge, there's been somewhat of an issuance shock, also referred to as the triple halvening, and relates to the miners' rewards the ETH miners are no longer receiving. Total issuance now is at about 1,500 ETH per day, and this has decreased from about 15,000 ETH per day. So the price of ETH is about $1,384, being up about 6.1% in the last 24 hours. In the last 30 days, it's down about 7.5%, and over the last year, it's down about 54.8%. The ETH supply decreased today, or this week, with only 7,400 ETH removed permanently from circulation, with the issuance of a new 1,700 ETH. So that's very different to what it used to be. With platforms like Uniswap being where the largest amount of fees are burnt, it could be a reason why the price of Uniswap is up close to 11% today, according to data from CoinGecko. So hopefully that's been an interesting report for you, but we've reached the end of the Crypto Buzz by Kalkine. Before we go, I'll just mention that this report is for informational purposes only and is not financial advice in any way. But do keep watching Kalkine TV for more of these great market insights and business news and expert talks. Till the next episode, may the hodling continue.